The 5th of July, it's again a big day for the transfers at Manchester United. I told you it was going to be a massive week, and as I do speak right now, finally a bid has officially been tabled for Andre Onana. What are the details? That's what I'm here to tell you. My name is Webb. Subscribe to the hotspot as we continue talking strictly Manchester United. Now, let's get into it now. Today, it has been confirmed by all credible sources you can think about that Manchester United has had an official bid of £34 million plus £5 million in add-ons for Andre Onana, rejected by Inter Milan. Now, Inter Milan do feel they value their player, like I've been telling you, at about 60 million euros. That is close to 51 million pounds is what they want, including add-ons. So the difference between the two teams in terms of valuation of the player is about 12 million pounds. That's the difference and variation in terms of how they value Andre Onana. So 12 million pounds could decide whether United will sign Onana or not. But we believe that's not too much money for United, seeing how serious we are about signing a goalkeeper. As we speak now, the David De Gea situation still remains undecided. It's still difficult to predict what's going to happen. We have moved on now, and officially I've been telling you this week things will be moving so fast after confirming Mason Mount, who was unveiled today, shirt number 7 given to him. Now we are quickly on to business as we have officially tabled that bid and it has been rejected. Of course, United are still going on with talks and conversations together with Inter Milan. There is hope that there will be an agreement reached between the two parties, as when it comes to the players' side, already United have agreed with Onana on what terms will be joining the club at should they two clubs go on and agree that he's going to be moving away from Italy and joining Mason Mount as the next summer signing at Manchester United. So it's a big deal. It's been a long time coming. This is one that the fans have been hoping for, have been praying for. There was pressure coming through from left all corners. Al Naziri, Cristiano Ronaldo's side, wanting him. Chelsea watching closely and silently. Well, finally, United have taken the lead and made a bold step to go ahead and bid for Andre Onana. So it's expected that the two teams could meet somewhere. I honestly do believe that whereas Inter Milan do value him at 51 million pounds, United can meet halfway, like we've been saying. They want to meet halfway. They can meet at around, I do believe, 45 million pounds in total, including add-ons, and maybe then they will be able to release the player. But for now, the official first bid that has been tabled is 34 million pounds plus 5 million in add-ons. But Inter saying, we value the player at 51 million pounds. That's 60 million euros, including add-ons. Now, that's the valuation that Inter Milan has got of their goalkeeper, their number one, of course, the Cameroonian international, who is looking to become the second summer signing for Manchester United. Now, still speaking of summer signings, United has also been linked. I told you of the report from the National about United bidding, or rather, agreeing personal terms with Sofian Amrabat. That's the player from Fiorentina. The Moroccan international. He's a central midfielder, and certainly we do expect that if the Onana move is seen through, it is carried through, most likely United will move on to Rasmus Højlund, and we've been clear about these players that United is prioritizing in this summer, and we do believe up next could be Rasmus Højlund, and maybe if there is money made from sales of players like Scott McTominay, who is wanted by clubs like West Ham United, Brighton. He came up, emerged as a player who Brighton want to have if in case United want to proceed and bid for Moises Caicedo. Yeah, Scott McTominay could go to Brighton, crossover in a swap deal. They have spoken of Harry Maguire, of course, Jadon Sancho. These players United wants to sell. Should United sell some of them and they get enough money, trust you me, they will be buying a central midfielder or a holding midfielder, and most likely Amrabat is one of those they are looking at. So it's going to be a busy few days coming up for Manchester United. But I think this news, of course, of first of all signing Mason Mount, giving him the shirt number 7, the famous Cristiano Ronaldo shirt number 7. Not many players have done justice to that shirt number since Cristiano Ronaldo. So it's certainly difficult, pressure number. It's a special number at Manchester United, and it is believed that it's one of the things that Eric Ten Hag promised Mason Mount when they were talking, that we will honor you with a shirt number of your idol, of your role model, the person you idolized as a kid growing up playing football. He has always admired to play like Cristiano Ronaldo. In fact, he spoke about it after his unveiling, that is Mount, that he dreamt of being and playing like Cristiano Ronaldo, and it's a dream come true for him to be donning his number, shirt number 7. So he does hope he will do justice to it, perhaps even better than Cristiano Ronaldo did with it. Of course, that would be too much to ask, but nothing is impossible considering the love affair between Eric Ten Hag and Mason Mount. But for now, Andre Onana, Mount is done. Andre Onana next, and maybe later Rasmus Højlund, and perhaps a holding midfielder. And the summer would be thick. United would be proceeding to go on and try to focus now on having a good preseason, so that when the season starts for United on the 14th of August, Wolves will be taken to footballing school. That's the whole idea, and that's what United supporters are hoping for. You realize that with what's happening, perhaps there is reason now for us to be re-energized and forget for a moment about the takeover, because it will drag for as long as the Glazers do want it to drag. But certainly, if we do make the right moves in the summer, we can actually have a good start to the season. So when the takeover comes, whichever time it comes, certainly United can be strong and, well, of course, welcome it, and of course it just makes the whole club better. So it's a beautiful time to be a United supporter. It's, I think, a promising time. I've not lost any bit of hope, any ounce of hope in United being able to sign Andre Onana. Certainly, he's worth a bit more than a little more than 39 million pounds. Actually, to be honest, I feel like, you know, 51 million pounds for Nana in this market would not be a rip-off. If United had the money, I think in a different time, they would gladly have paid it to go and sign him. He's the best goalkeeper in the world right now, without a doubt. So 51 million pounds, if you can get a player like Mason Mount for more, certainly it shows you that United have got the advantage now that an official bid has been placed in. For me, it was all I was waiting for. They had talks with Inter Milan, but we are waiting for the official bid to be put in. But also this shows us that maybe there are advances made in terms of the David De Gea situation. It is also highly likely that David De Gea's situation has probably been solved. But as a club, you want to be professional and handle one thing at a time. And I feel the Onana situation is what is being done now. The bid is in. What more will happen? We'll be back here on the hotspot to give you all those details. Remember, we do strictly talk about Man United. Not for anything, not for money, not for nothing. It's for the love of the club. That is the Red Devils, the soon to be the Red Al Thani Devils, like we would love to call them when Sheikh Jassim finally takes over. It's an awesome day, and indeed, it's going to be an awesome week. It's a Wednesday, the 5th day of July. Guys, the bid is in, but who knows, things could happen in quick succession. And before close of business, Andre Onana becomes the second Red Devil to be confirmed, pending a medical and all the other formalities that go on after a bid is approved. So that's the situation. This is the hotspot. My name is Webb. Thank you guys for being a part of it. And of course, keep subscribing, sharing, but also keep turning on your notifications so that you don't miss a single update concerning Manchester United. Onana, Rasmus Højlund, and maybe Amrabat. In that order could be the next business for Manchester United. Subscribe. My name is Webb. Chat later.